Hi everybody, Dr. Nigro here with another ChemCalcs video. This video is going to focus on stoichiometry. Now we've talked about the two different problem types in chemistry, algebra-based and dimensional analysis. Well, stoichiometry falls under that dimensional analysis set. All right. Previously, we've looked at conversion between the metric prefixes and mole conversions, moles to grams, moles to particles, grams to particles. All right, stoichiometry is also of this type. We'll be using units and making cancellations. All right, but we're going to be looking at conversions this time, all right, between components of a reaction. All right, so between reactants to products, reactants to reactants, or products to products. All right. All of these problems are going to have one thing in common. They will include a mole ratio step. All right, and that mole ratio step comes from the coefficients in that reaction. So you must have a balanced reaction. All right, now that mole ratio step, we've actually seen a form of that mole ratio step back in the first unit when we had to do some conversions from one element within a compound to that compound, or from the compound to an element within it. All right, but there we use the subscripts. Here we're going to be using coefficients in our balanced chemical reaction. All right, so let's look at our first problem. All these problems are going to use this reaction that's described here. Magnesium metal reacts with aqueous hydrochloric acid to produce aqueous magnesium chloride and hydrogen gas. All right, so we start with our magnesium metal. All right, so that's magnesium solid. Now, hydrochloric acid, we should know, is HCl, and that aqueous is represented with an AQ after this element. The compound. Magnesium chloride, magnesium's +2, chlorine's -1, so we get MgCl2, also aqueous. And then hydrogen gas. Now, hydrogen's one of our diatomics, so we list it as H2, and gas. All right, so here's our balanced chemical reaction. All right, now we need to, just our chemical reaction. Now we need to balance. The magnesium looks good. Oh, we're going to need 2 HCl's to balance the 2 chlorides in magnesium chloride. And now our hydrogen's balanced as well. So we're good to go. All right, so that mole ratio step, as I was saying, can be between anything. So if I look first at magnesium versus hydrochloric acid, for every 1 mole of Mg, I have 2 moles of HCl, because that's what our coefficients are telling us. I can do the same thing over on the product side. For every 1 mole of MgCl2 produced, I will also be producing 1 mole of H2. All right. Then I can do some additional ones. I can look at HCl versus hydrogen gas, for example. All right. And in that case, for every 2 moles of HCl that react, I will produce, 1 mole of hydrogen gas. All right, and so you can see we can make a whole set of these mole ratios, but all of them depend on the coefficients. All right, so please do not forget to balance that chemical reaction. All right, so let's look at our first problem type, number 1. This problem says how many moles of hydrochloric acid are needed to react with 4.5 moles of magnesium. All right, when I work these problems, I tend to start with a plan. I take what I've been given, 4.5 moles of magnesium, and I need to convert that to moles of hydrochloric acid. Now I ask myself, is there a way to go directly between those two units? And in this case, the answer is yes. We can do that mole ratio step. And if we look at that balanced reaction, we can see that 1 mole of magnesium requires 2 moles of hydrochloric acid for that reaction. So that's going to be our equality. I can take out my little ratio symbol and switch that out for an equal sign, and this is going to give me my conversion factor. All right, so then we go back and we start the problem just like any other conversion problem. What we have to start with, 4.5 moles of magnesium. Conversion factor is going to take the unit of what I've been given, what I'm trying to cancel, and put that in the bottom. All right, and then where I'm going will go up top. All right, so we have moles of magnesium on the bottom of the conversion factor and moles of magnesium, or sorry, hydrochloric acid up top. We look at our coefficients. For every 1 mole of magnesium, 2 moles of hydrochloric acid are needed. Cancel those units. We're left with moles of hydrochloric acid. Do the math, and we find 9 moles of HCl. All right. Now, this was moles to moles, so it was a one-step problem. Okay? All right, so I'm going to do a second video where we'll look at a more difficult version where we go from grams to moles or moles to grams. Okay? Thank you.